everybody, it's Jenna from Jenna Stitches. Just coming to you right now to show you some of the stuff that I've been working on. I haven't made a video in over a week, I believe. But honestly, I haven't been working on anything that you haven't seen previously. So I figured I wouldn't make a video on things that you've already seen. I did have a few orders in my Etsy for my crocheted sunflower bags that I previously showed. So I spent the last week working on that order so I could get it out. You guys have seen them before, so I didn't want to show them again. But as of yesterday, I did start some new projects. Everything that I'm going to show is for the Yarn Fairy donation thing that a bunch of us YouTubers are doing for Crystal at Chronically Crocheting. I will link her channel down below and the original video for the Yarn Fairy. But what Crystal had thought of doing, and she will be able to now with everybody's help, and I'm sure you all know this, but she had the idea to be a yarn fairy at her grandchildren's trunk or treat when she goes to visit them, and to give out a bunch of little amigurumis. And if any of you don't watch Crystal, she does have a lot of illness. Most of the time she is bedridden and doesn't have the ability to make things. So a lot of us have joined together and crocheted little amigurumis for her to be able to hand out. So I made a few last night and I made quite a few today. I think I have 11 or 12 things that I'm going to get sent to her over this weekend. So I figured I'd come on and show you all of those. The first one is actually amigurumi that Crystal released a tutorial for. I made mine a little bit different than hers, and she does say in the video, like, make it however you want. So I did. But it's this little monster, and I will link the pattern for it down below, or Crystal's video tutorial for it. In the tutorial, she has one eye in the center with some felt behind it. I didn't really have any eyes big enough that looked right to do just one, so I just made regular 2 eyes. And then when I was weaving the ends in for the smiley, I pulled it through the top and it kind of frayed just how it looks right now. And I thought it looked really cute, so I added some more and made it look like some hair. And everything that I am going to show is made with Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the colorway Bright Stripes. I've used most of this on all of these, but they have all been out of that one skein of yarn. So the monster was the first one, and then I have several of these little octopuses. I think octopi is the right plural. I didn't really use a pattern for these. This one's leg is messed up. There we go. I kind of just did my own thing with them. So there's that one. There's this little pink and purple one. And they vary in size, and their eyeballs vary as well. And I think that's just, some of them I made more rounds than others. There's this one that's all orange. I think that was the first one I made, was that all orange one. Oh, I turned my computer on. This one that is all green, he reminds me of an alien, especially with his big old eyes. So there's 4. I did make 6. Here's another one. And then the last one is this black and purple one, which its eyes are crooked, but I thought it was kind of adds to the character of it. I don't know how its eyes got crooked. They were definitely straight when I put them on, but then once I sewed it all together, I realized it was crooked. And this one's legs came out almost perfectly. There's just a little bit of black in this where the rest is purple. So I thought that added to the character of that, and plus I was already done with it. I wasn't about to take it apart just to fix its eyes. So that was 6 of the octopuses and 1 of the monsters, and then I made 4 of these little Triceratops, and if I can find the pattern I was using, I will link it. down below, but I think I closed it out, so I might have to go through my history on my computer to see if I can find it. But it was a really simple pattern. There's one. It does have horns and a little nose in the pattern, but I did not choose to do that. This one's all black. Surprisingly, actually ended up all black. This one is multiple different colors. We got some orange, some pink, and some purple. I think this is the first one I made, because they progressively got better. Or this one is. No, I think this is the last one I made. And this one had a couple different colors too. We got some pink, some orange, and some brighter orange. Really fun to make. There is a video tutorial for these, so if I can find it again, I will link it down below. I started watching the tutorial, and when I got to the part of the pattern to make this part of it, I don't know what that's called, the video tutorial did not explain it well enough for me to understand. I did watch it 3 times before I gave up and started making more of the octopuses. And then I tried again, and I actually followed the written pattern and was able to make them. So I don't know if I was just missing it 3 times in a row, or if it's just not explained in the video tutorial. Because when you make this part of the Triceratops, you have to do a half double crochet picot, is what I call it. He was calling it a picot, I think. So you do a half double crochet, chain 2, and then slip stitch into the first chain to make a picot stitch. And then you're supposed to half double crochet in the next stitch, and then the next one would be a half double crochet picot, and repeat that 5 times. So it would be half double crochet picot, half double crochet, half double crochet picot, half double crochet. I don't know, again, if I kept missing it or what, but in the video he never says anything about that second half double crochet. He says make a half double crochet picot stitch 5 times. And I did that, and then the stitches weren't lining up. So again, I don't know if I was just missing it every time he said it in the video, but I swear I didn't hear it. So if you do have interest in making that, I would suggest maybe following the written tutorial or written pattern if you can read patterns, along with the video tutorial, or just the pattern. Once I got the written pattern and started using that, I didn't go back to the video tutorial. I prefer written patterns, so for me, written was better. But it was a lot of fun to make regardless of that part. And once I got past the first one and figured out what it should be, I flew through them. So as of last night, I think I only had 2 of the octopi, and the little monster thing done, and then I made the rest all today. So I think that will be really good for Crystal. So there was 6 octopus, 4 triceratops, and the monster. So 11 things that I will be sending out to her to help her with her yarn fairy thing. She is going to visit her grandchildren mid to end of October. So if anybody's interested in joining us and sending her some stuff, we still do have some time. I would say if you can get anything to her by the beginning of October, that would probably work out. And I don't know if that will be all I make. I might make some more. But as of right now, that's what I'm going to send. And that really is all I've been working on. I did work on a purse. I can't remember if I showed this at all in my last wrap-up video, because I believe I had it started, but I barely had it started. But I am making one of Cinnamon Stitch's boho bags. Actually, I remember mentioning the boho bag, so I think I might have showed it. But I do have all 3 of my granny squares completed to be able to make the bag. I am going to line it, and I don't own a sewing machine, and I don't have any thread or a needle. So I have the fabric picked out. Didn't even dawn on me until I was making the last square that I need a thread and needle to attach the fabric. So I'm gonna grab that next time I go to the store, which will probably be over the weekend, so that I can actually put these together. I think I had enough to make a third one out of the variegated, but I ended up making a solid just in case. I made this out of a Caron cotton cake. I believe it's the Painterly cakes, and I don't believe I have the ball band anymore, so I don't know what the colorway was called. But I did finish those. They're just kind of sitting and waiting until I can attach the fabric so that I can actually put it all together. And that's really all I have for you. I also wanted to mention that I was going through my yarn last night, and there is a lot of yarn that I have that I honestly will probably never use. So I do, as of right now, have 3 mystery box, whatever you want to call them, of yarn on my Etsy shop if anybody's interested. All of them will come with just random yarn. I have yarn from Hobbii, Hobium, Ice Yarns, some Lion Brand, some Hobby Lobby yarn. There's Red Heart in there. I think that's about it. There could be more. But also a mix of fibers. I know there's some mohair yarn in there. I know there was some cotton, some bamboo, mercerized cotton, acrylic. So all of them will come with a wide variety of yarns from different yarn brands as well. And as of right now, like I said, there's 3. I think once I get time again to look at more of my yarn, there will probably be either 2 or 3 more that I will do. I think, if I remember correctly, I have the price set at either $50 or $55, but it is free shipping. So if you're interested, my Etsy will always be linked down below, and you can go check that out. But thanks for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.